Tapi gimana kalau nggak jadi? Tapi gimana kalau nggak bisa pergi? Tapi...
Nggak pakai tapi. Ada tiket anti galau dari tiket.com. Pertama yang bisa refund 100% hingga 4 jam sebelum keberangkatan.
Shaw. Bruno Fernandes, he sat down Sidibe. Great block from Davis. Lindelof. Fred. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Keeps trying.
That's identical to his earlier one, wasn't it? When he didn't quite get the curl, he didn't execute the bend on it. But this is just a nice piece of skill from Fernandes as he made his way towards the box to leave Sidibe on his backside. Well done, Tom Davis. He salvaged it. May well have been number 2 for him.
Change for Everton, as mentioned. Theo Walcott has missed a bit of training in recent weeks after his injury in the last home game. So it's unsurprising that he is replaced relatively early by Bernard. Ancelotti's both within the game and between games certainly not worried about shaking things up in terms of personnel. Everton have very quickly become one of the hardest teams in the Premier League to second guess in terms of selection. Bernard, Sidibe, Davis, and back out to Andre Gomez. He rolls it wide for Baines. Matic got to the near post and repelled. Baines wants it to roll, and eventually it does.
Well, he's become a third centre-back on that occasion. Matic just recognising the need to be back there and helping out and fill the void.
Swung in again by Sigurdsson. Swung out by Maguire, came off Bruno Fernandes. Fell again for Sigurdsson. Baines had too much to do. Fernandes ran away with it and presented it to Gomez. This pass for Sigurdsson didn't quite dovetail with the run.
Unlike both of them, Bruno Fernandes and Andre Gomez giving it away.
Tight game.
It is a tight game, yeah. In keeping, I mean, Manchester United enjoyed more possession first half, but, you know, Everton have responded.
Calvert-Lewin, Richarlison. He's got a corner.
Yeah, he just followed it up and took it off Calvert-Lewin's toes.
A good chunk of the match, this, for Everton. Another Sigurdsson set piece. Loft again from Sigurdsson. Lack of complication from Maguire.
He's just trying to drop it between the posts, isn't he, Sigurdsson? Which is never a bad thing.
Tossing it up into this mischievous breeze. Chaos theory. Flung into the wind again. Bruno Fernandes. By Gomez. Shaw had plenty of time to see it. Martial. Matic. Fred. Bruno Fernandes. Lifted up towards Greenwood. Keane had a good view.
Yeah, early from De Gea. Not taking any chances, as you'd expect.
Shaw for Fred. Martial. Coaxed in towards Bruno Fernandes. Holgate was aware of the danger. Over his shoulder. Away from Bernard. Matic. Fernandes. Matic. Almost towed it out. Shaw. Matic. Shaw. Thumping challenge from Sidibe. Manchester United's throw. Bruno Fernandes, Greenwood. Holgate got a piece of it. Calvert-Lewin looks to escape. Shaw's was the challenge, it's just a throw-in.
Yeah, it's theatrical, and Harry Maguire is basically saying to Chris Kavanagh, surely that's a yellow card. It's simulation. He wasn't touched.
Back pass that was from McTominay. He certainly trusts De Gea. De Gea responds to that trust. Baines appealing, getting nothing. Lindelof. Greenwood couldn't take it with him. Davis sets Calvert-Lewin free. It's Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Richarlison's arriving at quite a rate. Calvert-Lewin saw a glimpse of light at the near post, but De Gea shut out that light.
Yeah, Bernard is frustrated because he made a run to the edge of the box. This is a very good ball from Tom Davis, and I think in the end, I think he was right. He's had a little glance to see where the support is. Thought he couldn't find Richarlison and tried to beat De Gea near post.
Sigurdsson's corner. Maguire again, the player to repel it. Back in by Baines, back out by Maguire. Greenwood got a touch. Baines has it back. Sigurdsson. Fired in by Baines. Punched out by De Gea. Sigurdsson looking to set it for Bernard. Handball given. And this is position A1.
He's made contact with the referee, Fred.
And he's got booked for that.
He needs to calm down because he could be getting a second yellow quite swiftly, and Harry Maguire's done well to pull him away. Yeah, it's the knee. It's come off his knee, and is it the shoulder then?
Well, that is, of course, the key question.
Well, yeah, often as well, when it hits another part of the body before it strikes your arm, you're usually absolved.
It does look hard on Fred, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
It does. I mean, he has to be booked, as you say, for his reaction in the face of the referee, but the handball shout itself...
Yeah, understandable anger.
Manchester United are preparing their first change. Indeed, there might even be two changes. I can see Mata and Igalo preparing to arrive.
Well, I think Greenwood is going to be one of those making way, and I'm not surprised. It just hasn't been his day. As good as he is, for the age he is, not quite.
Don't think it's going to happen before this set piece anyway, so let's deal with pressing business. Sigurdsson behind the ball, Baines in support, Davis alongside two. But this is where Sigurdsson would have picked the ball up and put it down. It's Sigurdsson, it's skewed up off the wall, it's come down for Shaw. He keeps it from Bernard. Now Fred. Ran out of places to go. And now Manchester United are going to make these changes. First to disappear is Mason Greenwood. And his natural replacement is Odion Ighalo, who did score on this ground on his Premier League debut for Watford back in August of 2015. And Scott McTominay, so just back to something like full fitness, is the other one to give way. Kwan Mata replaces him.
Yeah, and this sees a change to 4-2-3-1 now. Martial left, Fernandes playing in the number 10 position, no real change for him. Matt on the right side and Ighalo up the middle. Nigeria will be engaged.
Ighalo's story is a lovely one, actually. He's been so humble, almost childlike in the manner in which he's approached this bonus part of his career. He did grow up in Nigeria, loving Manchester United, and is just thrilled to be a part of it for as long as he can be.
Is he the first Nigerian to play for
Yes, he is.
There you go. Yeah,
And he got his goal in Europe in the week. And
he did.
You know, his reaction was that of a 6-year-old who's just scored past dad in the back garden. You know, it's lovely. It's great to see someone enjoying football in the way he does, however long it lasts. Sidovic, Bernard, Calvert-Lewin, Gomez, Baines, beaten to it by Lindelof, Mata. This was very tight.
That's lovely skill.
Calvert-Lewin's done well. Baines.
Enjoyed watching him as well, Holgate. He's just got a cool, confident air about him.
Shaw, Fernandes. Holgate in firmly. Bernard heading towards the last quarter of an hour here, and still it's anyone's. Charlison. Gomez against Matic, corner.
Baines on his way, not in a particular hurry.
Again, as with Sigurdsson from the other side, in search of in-swing into the breeze.
Yeah, well, Holgate's just kind of had a little jog up to him as if to say, I want it on X.
Baines flings it in. Holgate was dashing to the near post.
That's exactly what the discussion was all about, that he was going to make the little dart to the front post, and Baines would try to find him, and there might have been the smallest glance from Everton's number 2 to help it on. I think Manchester United generally have defended these quite well, and Maguire has been pivotal.
Deeper from Baines, out by Maguire. Gomez settles it. Simply running away from Mata. Davis. Citizens turn. Flicked out by Wan-Bissaka. Now a bit of space ahead of Bruno Fernandes. Igalo through the middle. Martial getting forward too. It's Bruno Fernandes for Manchester United. And it's quite a recovery from Leighton Baines.
Oh, superb. And it was out of luck, you know, because Wan-Bissaka wasn't trying to pick out this pass. It's just a clearance. And Gomez is caught. And Fernandes is away. And now it's just a case of, can he find the support in red? Brilliant from Baines.
Fernandes with United's corner. Thumped clear by Bernard, and Richarlison has put on the afterburners. Lindelof was aware of that. Fabio, a touch finder. Sirbe. It's attracted to Maguire. He insisted on having it back. Sirbe couldn't quite keep it alive. Yeah. And he's gone down badly actually, and Maguire has immediately called for some assistance.
Yeah, this looked very awkward, yeah, as he tried to keep it in.
He has gone careering into the board, hasn't he?
That's going to be sore.
Down the slope. It's hardly a priority, of course. The welfare of Djibril Sidibe is number 1, but of course Seamus Coleman having already gone off, it is a particular issue for Carlo Ancelotti and Everton.
Andre Gomez right back.
With an opportunity against 10 men here. Mata. Igalo. Bruno Fernandes.
Quite as strong on his left side, and Martial is not too happy with him because he ignored the freedom he was in to his left.
Of course, the option that Everton do have with Yerry Mina ready to come on is Mason Holgate at right back, who wears number 2 and is naturally comfortable on the right of the back 4. But Sidibe is up and charging back on, and he's on the ball. And Chris Cavanagh's not going to allow that to happen. He dashed on blindside from behind the goal.
He's going to get booked for
and
that.
was suddenly in possession of the ball. That was I'm sorry to laugh, but that was a pantomime moment.
It was.
He's behind you.
Yeah, no permission, and he is very unhappy about the decision.
Seventh booking of the game. Bruno Fernandes. Lewin. Baines, that's a super ball if Richarlison can make it good. Again, Very in the nick of time. He's had a good game.
Extremely.
And Southgate will have enjoyed that. Well, now that Sidibe's okay, Yerry Mina's been told to sit down again, and actually Everton's third substitute looks as though it's going to be Moise Keane. So farewell for now, Andre Gomez crossing the white line for the tunnel at Goodison in much gladder circumstances than the last time he did it on a stretcher. They're just happy to have him back. 9 minutes out from time, he's replaced by Moise Keane.
Yeah, and that'll see Sigurdsson just move in with Tom Davies in the midfield. And possibly Richarlison moving to a wider position. That's what it is. Richarlison will play from the left and Calvert-Lewin now, and Moise Keane are the front two. Carlo hoping.
Davies, he's got his free kick for that, had his ankle tapped.
Well, he was clipped before he actually fell into Wan-Bissaka. I think Everton were just kind of making sure that the referee was on top of that. There, it was then Fred.
7 minutes out from the 90. Sigurdsson together. Lifted in by Baines. Calvert-Lewin got high, it came back out to Tom Davies. And now to Djibril Sidibe.
Maguire got his head on it, but I don't think he knew much about it. I think it just hit him. Been a whole sequence of corners in this second half for Everton.
It's been a pretty forceful effort from the Toffees in the second half here. Baines again milking the applause. Depth from Baines, out by Maguire, back in by Sigurdsson. And when the whistle went, it was for a Manchester United free kick. There were plenty in Evertonian blue who were looking for something in their favour.
Yeah, I mean, the claim was that he was actually holding Moise Keane to begin with. And there was certainly a foul on the follow-up.
Bruno Fernandes. Luke Shaw. Sigurdsson did some defending. Bruno Fernandes has it back. Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes, the ball had gone out. The Englishman Gareth Southgate has come to see today. You would think that Harry Maguire was the one who would give him perhaps greatest cause for satisfaction. He's been first to just about every one of those Everton set pieces.
I think it's great that he's just still here and he's not tried to beat the traffic.
He, for professional reasons, resisted the lure of Wembley today for the League Cup final. Richarlison has got round the back here. He's got a deflection, which is worth a corner.
Yeah, Moise Keane was the target. He was trying to pick him out. But this is superb. The way he just opened up here to get away from Fred and Wan-Bissaka, not the easiest. A bit rash in terms of what he was trying to deliver.
A moment for Lindelof, who scored a no goal in a reverse fixture. Slung in again by Sigurdsson. That gets Lindelof, free kick Manchester United. De Gea's feeling it.
Tom Davis was the one who was trying to hold him.
Back by Mata to Keane. Sigurdsson pounced upon by Fred. Mata checked by Sigurdsson. Not a problem to the referee. Davis.
Pinching 2 extra points from this game could be of huge value.
Lot on these last 3 minutes. Sidibe for Everton.
Kick the ground.
And Maguire shuffled it behind. And Everton, having made their 3 changes, will be concerned that Sidibe is still obviously suffering to some extent from that collision with the advertising hoarding. He's clutching his arm wherever he goes. He's certainly not at full power.
Brandon Williams was standing on the touchline and then realised he hadn't put his shirt on.
He'll be with us soon. Baines with the corner, Maguire away, back in by Sigurdsson. Gets De Gea under pressure from Richarlison and sees a chance to get Manchester United forward in a trice. It's Mata, it's Onyeka Igalo, it's hooked away by Sidibe, it's come again to Juan Mata. Bruno Fernandes. And Sigurdsson behind with Fred over his shoulder.
If you don't know and the communication isn't coming, then you just have to do that.
Before the corner, Manchester United are going to make their change now. Anthony Martial is taking his leave and is already on his way round the pitch, and they're replacing a centre forward with a full back, Brandon Williams.
Yeah, and he's handed a note to Bruno Fernandes. You have to be quick about it.
By Mata, out by Sidibe.
There isn't that much time left.
Fred under pressure from Bernard. Cope to that pressure. And from De Gea, up got Maguire. In came Mata. This is Bruno Fernandes! Igalo! Oh, what a stop! Jordan Pickford high fives, touches the air. That is worth a goal.
Well, if it is an error on his part for Manchester United's equaliser in this game, then I think he's just atoned for it. That was good. That was fantastic to be able to follow it up like that. Tremendous.
That's the life of a keeper. Remember the good moments, boss. He's smiling now. Fernandes with the corner, Maguire competing, up in the air by Calvert-Lewin. Fred. Squeezed wide again by Matic. Brandon Williams. Victor Lindelof. Baines very strong.
Yeah, and Harry Maguire as a stand-in centre forward, although he's making his way back now. Just needed a better touch earlier on, didn't he? And he might have got something more on it, Bruno Fernandes, but it's the second one he managed to get the block on, caused him to celebrate. Jordan Pickford.
Bernard. Well, in the race for 4th and 5th, Chelsea, of course, dropped points yesterday. Spurs and Wolves are at it together. Right now, Manchester United could steal a march on someone if they got the goal. But it could cost them a lot to concede. And Bernard has found Richarlison. Richarlison, Sigurdsson, and De Gea is stuck out of foot. Another brilliant save. Calvert-Lewin off Maguire and in! 91.5 minutes via Harry Maguire's heel, and Everton are a pile of blue joy.
Well, it's
but it ain't over yet. United's players have implored the referee to consult his assistant. VAR will be examining too. And what will they pick out of this? De Gea wants his say. Because Kavanagh isn't interested in that. Harry Maguire has an obvious agenda.
Goodison holds his breath.
There's the shot from Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah.
It doesn't touch Sigurdsson, I don't think.
No, he actually takes his feet away from it. He's not making a movement to the ball.
Is he interfering by being there?
Well, De Gea was already moving to his right.
No goal. He, regardless of whether he touched it or not, is considered to have been active, and the goal does not stand.
Interference.
An anticlimactic moment for Ancelotti and for Everton, and poor Sigurdsson, who was grounded and couldn't have done any more to distance himself from it.
And you know, criticism for both goalkeepers going in at half-time, and yet we can give them great praise for the saves they've made in this second half, especially the last few minutes.
Absolutely, and sadly for him, De Gea has got slightly lost in that VAR incident, but it was a brilliant save.
Yeah.
So they've done it once, Everton. Can they do it again in the seconds that remain whilst Ancelotti continues to argue his case? Shaw away. Steered wide by Keane. This is bonus time now. Richarlison, he's got a corner if time is permitted. He looks an angry man. There are a lot of angry Evertonians in here. Gladys Street is absolutely bubbling up. And this is the last play of the game. Flung in by Baines, Richarlison high. And that's that. Inside a cauldron of discontentment here. Mutual dissatisfaction, some satisfaction to be